Hello. So we got a lot to talk about because a lot is going on in the month of August. And if you've seen the title of this video, we're going to be focusing on the astrological, numerological aspects of this month. But if you're wanting to see like the energies, the spiritual aspects through tarot and oracle, I would highly go check out the month's alignment. This is new here, so I'm still trying to figure out titles. But if you have some ideas, I'd love to hear them in the comments. But we got a lot to cover. So if you do feel overwhelmed, just remember to take breaks, bring a notebook because this is a lot of information, but I'm going to break it down so that you know exactly what these angel numbers mean when you see them. So you're not reliant on Google to tell you what it means, or you're just bypassing these angel numbers and not taking make use of those messages. You know what I'm saying? So if you're ready, let's dive in. First things first, I want to say happy birthday to all my Leos and all my Virgos out there because y'all birthday's coming out later. This is y'all season though. And I really want to thank y'all for influencing the energies that is coming towards us. It's a lot of abundance, a lot of energies we can work off and grow from. But I appreciate y'all and I hope y'all have an amazing month. And of course, if you have a birthday and you want to get a birthday reading, go claim your discount, boo. One is associated with the sun. It's associated with your ego, your spirit, your inner child, your creativity, your source energy. And I say all of these things as an umbrella term. It definitely is something that I would say take time to unpack because ego is one of those things that it can be interpreted as arrogance and it's not synonymous with that. Literally, ego is a state of belief that's keeping you surviving or keeping you alive and like staying on course with reality of some sort, whatever that reality is for you. So if you are in a space of manifesting something new, an ego shift is going to be, encouraged at this time because what you have learned may not have been helpful to where you're trying to go. So it's really important to kind of take a note of what ego could be. Ego could be always being self-sacrificing. Ego could also be always being the helper and never allowing yourself to receive. So it's good to take note that these are umbrella terms. It's so common to probably see 111, 1111 during this time, especially with the Lionsgate portal showing up. Heavy manifestation energy, heavy focus, heavy empowerment. And I really feel like this is a perfect time to play and dive into your creativity. And that aligns with the reading. However, with this energy, I do feel like there's some nuance with this. What I mean by that, I genuinely feel that seeing 1111 and 111 can be signifying a sign in a positive way that you are in alignment, or possibly that you are manifesting something and it's coming into reality, because when you add those angel numbers up, you get 3 and 4, both about illusion, creation, and 4 about that interchange, breakthroughs. Think of a seed breaking through the ground. However, this is so important to know that angel numbers are neutral and it's one size fit all. So if seeing 111 and 1111 can also be a sign for neutral things and negative things. I want to talk about the negative aspects so you can kind of see and make your own neutrality, like neutral meaning. But in a negative sense, with 111, you can be seeing that as a sign, as your guides are saying like, hey, you're doing the same thing again, and your ego, your spirit, your inner child, your source energy is not in the right place. You're needing to dive in, nurture it, focus on it, care, tend to yourself. And I'm going to talk about why that can be the reasoning by breaking down the angel number 3. 3 is tied to Pisces energy. It is also tied to Neptune energy. If you know anything about Neptune, it's about like delusions, illusions. It's also about dreams, mental health, creativity, the divine feminine energy, and so much and so more. But with that, mental health can be a thing at play. If you are not grounding yourself, you're experiencing spiritual psychosis, or your emotions are taking a toll or creating like illusions for you to get trapped in, it can be disturbing. So 111 can also be a sign of like, hey, it's time to reality check, you know, so you can stay in alignment or recorrect into alignment. Same with 111. 111 is that breakthrough, that interchange in that positive sense, but in the negative, it is your mental space. It could be your mental space or your inner child, your source energy, manifesting something that's negative or manifesting the same pattern that you are essentially tired of. So it's also one of those things to kind of reflect on what it is exactly you're manifesting and what it all entails. And then setting boundaries and standards of what it is that you want so that you can manifest something clearly. So 1111 could be an indicator of like, hey, watch it, what it is that you're manifesting, because it's manifesting quickly, like a seed growing that's being fertilized. So be mindful of one seeing 111 and 1111 and sit with what you're feeling, the things and the context that are coming around, because it can give you more insight of is it in a positive, negative, or even a neutral sense. Now, for neutral, you could probably see and piece together what it could mean, but it also means a moment of awareness. Like, hey, you have the option to make choices right now. So look out for those ancient numbers and move with attention. I would love to know if you've been seeing 111, or if after August happens, come back and let me know if you've seen 111s, 1s, 11s, just angel numbers with a lot of repeating ones. I would love to hear about what happened or what came through, and we could talk about it even further. Now, if you want a little more privacy, we got a group chat over in Patreon. If you already here, you know, but like, it's in the chat section, and we can join and talk about angel numbers and signs whenever you feel called to. But let's get in and talk about another angel number that's associated with this month, which is the angel number. Oh, hold on. We have to talk about 4. So the reason why 4 is so significant, or with 1111, because when you add 111, you get the angel number 4, but it means breakthrough, revolution, change. I love to say 4 is the inner change, 5 is the outer change when it comes to like inner spirituality with applying the angel number meanings. But 4 is that energy. 4 is also associated with Aquarius and Capricorn energy, as well as Saturn. So it's going to be very little jarring seeing a lot of 444s and 888s, because yes, your guides are present, but also it's a sign that Saturn's doing its thing. So it could just be a mindful message of like, hey, be mindful, or hey, take down these ideas, some breakthroughs are happening, we're present, hey, you said you didn't want to do this again. I have videos talking about these angel numbers in more depth, the 444, but 4 is balance as well. If you are manifesting something, your guides are saying to bring balance to that manifestation, meaning it's an idea, it's a thought. Bring balance by creating it, making it physical, living it, embodying it. I hope that's like making more sense, because I'm just jumping all over the place with the angel number breakdowns. But at the same time, I feel like it's just my ADHD not remembering what the fuck I said. Let's talk about the angel number 5, which is associated with Virgo. Seeing 5s or 555s is going to be very common this month, whether it's about communication, whether it's outer change, whether it's, I would say short travels. Only say long travels because Jupiter's doing some things, but short travels, changes in your environment. It could be a lot. It can be simple. It can be however it means to show up for you. But the 5s can be signifying for communication. So if you are dealing with another person, whether it's romantic or platonic, and you're seeing mirror numbers and 5s seem to show up, those 5s can let you know this is about communication, and that middle number can let you know where the communication or the breakdown of communication is happening, or what's going on, how to improve. It's all depending on the context of what you were thinking or what was happening when you saw it. But 5 is going to help you create that grounding outward change with that Virgo energy. Seeing 555 is going to be significant to Venus, which is going to have a play later on this month as well. But Venus, you're going to be really focusing on what really, like, what values you really have. You're going to be focusing on what brings you passion, fun, joy, what you value in relationships, what you would like less of. I'm really seeing this as a fine-tuning energy to fine-tune that 444 energy or that 4 energy into that outer change, because 6 and 7, 8, 9, you know the next, you know the sequence of numbers, what comes next. I feel like this is the time whenever you see 5 to really dig deep into either communication, travel, or even outer changes that is being asked, because it's also playing into the month alignment's energy was showing up, because your guys are pushing you, but they want you to still listen to your intuition. Like, push through the uncomfortability, but stay away from doing the same damn thing. And it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. The uncomfortability, you can't dodge that old, but you know what you do. You know, you can make yourself feel more comfortable doing so. So I actually have some honorable mentions. I have my notes here because it's hard for me to remember things, y'all. It's so hard for me to remember. The honorable mentions are 2s and 5s because August 5th, Mercury enters Cancer. And next is 6, August 6th, Venus enters Libra. I think this is so cool because Libra, Taurus, Libra, Venus, this is associated with 6 happening on August 6th. Like, the alignment is just so beautiful. 9s and 2s because August 11th, Mars goes into Cancer. 1s because August 17th, the Sun enters Leo. 8s and 4s, Saturn continues to retrograde in the motion of Aries. This is going to be some forward progression movement of the Saturn retrograde. 3s because Neptune's retrograde, which is going to continue moving into Aries and Pisces. And 0s and 9s, Pluto's continue retrograde in Aquarius. So this is something that in the ebook I break down and explain why. So if you are wanting to know more personal reading meanings or even dive deeper into that, you can either leave a comment, join me in the chat, or even download the free guide. This is so important to take note of the angel numbers you're seeing, because I feel that a lot of people see the angel numbers but don't know what to do with them. The angel numbers are essentially like awareness key points or conversations or notifications of what is being said, what is needing to be done, or what to do, or where to stay away from. It all depends on your own intuition, and I could talk about that a little deeper in a further video later this month because I feel it will be really beneficial. But let me know if you want to see that. But the context really helps you to pinpoint what exactly those meanings are, so that you're not confused, you know? So when you do see those angel numbers, you can see that your guides may be saying like, hey, calm down. Hey, go ahead and do this. Hey, take a step back and reflect and really see, is this something that you can like move forward and be more productive or more mature, more aligned, more open, you know, more firm, more grounded, more, you know, more stable. So angel numbers are confirmations and notifications, but they're also call to actions. So I do want to say that this can help ground you and also give you more guidance on top of the dreams, the signs, the repeating patterns that you may be seeing. So what to do when you see these numbers? I highly recommend taking the time to step back and process what is coming up for you. If you are in the positive alignment, take this as congratulations, keep moving forward, or even take the angel numbers at where to progress and see even more like progress, especially if you're working harder. Like, you know what to say, harder, not like smarter, not harder. Yeah. If you're working harder than you should, absolutely. And then when it comes to the neutral aspect, I highly recommend to take, when you see these angel numbers, take this as a meditation period to really sit down, understand your feelings, and understand what is going on so that you can address the situation more properly. And in a negative sense, yes, with the meditation, but also as a sign for you to really double down on this lesson, sit with your shadows and feel through your emotions, because that ego, that shadow, the 2s and 1s that's showing up this month is giving ego and shadow self battle. So it might be showing up as spiritual warfare, it may be showing up as conflict, but to remember to not give in, have faith, and trust that your intuition and the things that you're feeling is happening for a reason. It has to come up to come out. So trust that you're in alignment. But what do you got to do? The actions you got to take to make sure that you stay there. The angel numbers coming up this month It's going to highlight a lot of dynamics within your love life, finances, creativity, yourself. And this is going to be an encouragement to show up authentically as yourself, to push through the nervousness, to really grow and shoot for the stars. You really have a lot of like abundance in this energy, especially if you are resonating with the month's alignment message. Like, go for it, trust yourself, and encourage yourself in the moments that you feel like super vulnerable or exposed, or like you might be doing something wrong, when you know you're just breaking away from a pattern. Because just because your feelings are valid doesn't mean that your feelings are right, you know? So it's good to process those feelings, work through them, and encourage yourself, because you got this, beautiful. This is the time to shine. The Lionsgate portal, something major. We got a lot of healing energy showing up. We got a lot of fruitful and abundant energy, a lot of passionate energy, and some conflict going on to create some trigger points to grow. This is all about growth, and I hope that this video helps. Now, before we close, I would love to hear if you feel like the collective's energy is about to receive something by the end of December. I really want to know this, because everything that's going on is highlighting that harvest time is about to be really big. But like, I'm hearing like Christmas, holiday, winter gifts coming from divine. Sounds really nice. But I wonder, what is your, I want to say, predictions for the end of this year with this energy that's been showing up for the past several months and how it's been going. I'm sending you so much love. I trust that you're doing well and that you got this. So trust yourself as well. And I'll see you in the next video.